Well, we're here at the VOGN grounds, and we're about to see the start of the matchup between STA Jets and the Masters team. Should be a pretty interesting matchup. It's off to a late start because apparently there was some rain over here, but of course, groundsman Wendell Micey Wallace doing some really good work. Swanee, who just came to watch the game, even helping to carry the wheelbarrow here. So it must have been a pretty tough morning for Micey Wallace. Derek Parry also assisting. So we stand by for the start of this game. Well, it's going to be Wendell Wallace, and he'll be bowling to James Swanston. Here goes Wallace. Balls. He's turning it into the onside. They should be looking for at least two here. Fielder comes across. Coming back now for the second. And get it very easily too. So two more to the total. Morton going bold for one. Pluck going bold for naught. Rakesh the bowler. Swanston settles. Wallace moves in now to bowl. He's hitting this one over mid-on. It's gone for four. That's a lovely hit by James Swanston down the ground for four. That's it, James. So Swanston has started very positively indeed. It's going to be Wendell Micey Wallace now. Moves in now to bowl to Swanston. Settles. Here's Wallace racing in now to bowl to. He's pushing it quietly in front of him and can't score. Here he goes now, moving in now to bowl. He's punching this one off and running. Very good single. That's it, James. Here goes once more. Wallace moving in now to bowl to Allen. Bowls. He's turning at this one. Hits him on the pad. What was saying, NJ? Here goes Wallace. Moving in now to bowl to turning it into the onside. Off and running. Franklin Daniel gets into the frame. Single is on. So it will be Jadel Allen to take strike. And it will be Rakesh. So the Masters getting some help from some youngsters, a little bit short of men today. And Swanee's in as well for the team. He's punching at this one, beating through to the keeper. So Rakesh has started really well so far. Has been pretty mean and picked up 2 wickets so far. Moves in now to bowl. He's pushing this one into the offside. Off and running. There's Billy Maynard trying to run out. Strikes the batsman in the process. And the single is on. Here goes once more. It's going to be Rakesh moving in now to bowl. He's pushing this one uppishly caught. Caught and bowled. Just came gently forward and just popped it back up the strip to the bowler. Rakesh ran across and pulled it in, and so James Swanston goes. So it's going to be Rakesh now, and he'll be bowling to Melissa Clark. So Clark, who has played for the Leeward Islands female cricket team, will settle over her bat, trying to make the West Indies female cricket team. It's Rakesh moving in now. Struck on the pad, and he has centre on the way. First ball up, Rakesh has struck a plumb in front. Coming forward was Melissa, struck in front, gone. Well, L.Y. Kelly has come to the crease, and he's going to take strike now from Rakesh. Here he goes, Rakesh bowls. Kelly comes solidly forward, can't score. So it's going to be Rakesh once more, moving in now. Bowls to Kelly. Kelly's turning it into the onside. Sterling Marshall is in attendance, throws it away. But backed up by Veli Maynard. And that ends over number 4. Over number 3 completed. Nice to see the president of the Masters Cricket Club, Franklin cut Daniel in the field today. So it's going to be Sterling Marshall who will continue now, and he'll be bowling to L.Y. Kelly. Punching it into the offside. There's Swanee, and they're waiting. Run! Pulling this one into the onside. This time they're off and running. Getting a single. So that brings Allen into strike. He has been there from the start of the innings. Here he goes. Full toss. He's driving down towards the man at long on. Run back, Kelly! So that brings Kelly back into strike. Here goes Marshall, goes. Kelly's punching it into the outside. There's Swanee tumbling over, knocking it down. Well, can he get back up? He's back up on his feet, is Swanee. Tumbling over to stop that one. Losing his shoe in the process, it would seem. And Swanee saving at least 2 more. It's going to be Marshall to bowl now to J. Delalin. Punching it into the offside. Derek calls early to the younger legs, and they'll get a single. Here he goes now, moves in now to bowl. He's pulling at that one off the pad. The little man races in. Get a single. It's a leg by. That ends the over. It's going to be Patrick Newton who will be bowling. He'll be going between the umpire and the stumps. Here he goes, moves in now to bowl. Kelly is flicking at that. Struck on the pad, outside the leg stump, can't score. So it's going to be Newton, Patrick, the best bowler in the recent tournament, Luther Kelly tournament in St. Kitts, coming quietly forward, and they're off and running, and they got a single, just playing the ball on the pitch and running through. Moves in now to bowl to Jadel, punching at that through to the keeper. I think the ball is slowing up very badly, not really fizzing through. Pitch looks good, but I think the ball is slowing up very badly. Here goes the ball now. He's swinging this one away. Swanee is chasing. No, the youngster is left dead. They're going back for the second. He has thrown it away, has he? No. It's a good take, but Jaded was struggling there to get back for 2. So 2 more to the total. Okay, that. Here goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. Struck on the pad, missing the leg stump as he's on driving. And beaten. Here goes once more. Moves in now. Ball flatter. He's punching that one to the offside. The man is chasing, the little man. But he's going to pull it in. He has a weak arm. Very weak arm, and they get two. Looks as if one of the youngsters is going to get a ball, and he'll be bowling to L.Y. Kelly. So a couple of youngsters helping out the Masters today, and they can indeed play for the teams once they're under 15. They can play for as many teams as they want. So here he goes, moving in now to bowl. Shot. Kelly is missing that one. They should run, two guys, run. L.Y. come back. Surprisingly, they just jogged through for one run. Here goes once more. Ball shot. He's missing. Short delivery. Rank long hop. Put a lot of effort into that, but totally missed it. So here goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. Short again. He's pulling at that one. Almost tugged it back onto his stumps in the process. Another short ball. So he's landing his leg breaks, but they're very short. And I think that Jadal Allen put in too much effort, swinging hard and taking his eyes off the ball. This is a better delivery. That one, oh my goodness, that one went through him, and a no ball called. So it's going to be a free hit now. Free! Here he goes. Moves in now. Missing outside the off stump. Landing that one well. Spinning away. And Jadal Allen is missing once more. So pretty good over so far. That one he landed it well again, and he's beaten outside the off stump. So pretty good over by the youngster. Well, it's the final over. It's going to be bowled by Veli Maynard. The Masters, Sunil Narayan, moves in now to bowl to L.Y. Kelly. Kelly slamming it into the onside. Marshall gets a good bounce. Sends a return in. They get a single. So that's one more to the total. So that brings Jadal Allen into strike. Veli Maynard moves in now to bowl. He's hitting this one down towards Rakesh, who stops it nicely. It's only going to be a single. So picking out the wrong fielders here. There are certain fielders who you could take chances with on this field. Here he goes, the ball. He's swinging into that. Rakesh has a chase. Gets a good bounce again. L.Y. Kelly seems to be struggling. They get a single. So it's going to be Rakesh. Sorry, Veli Maynard bowls. He's going high. That's gone. That's a lovely heave. That's gone for six. The first six of the match. Jadal Allen launching into that and hitting it out of the park. Gone for six. So ball quickly sent. Not the one that went out of the park. Another ball. Replacement ball. It quickly sent back to the bowler. Here he goes. Moves in now to bowl to Allen. He's driving. Allow that one to get into the block hole on that occasion. And asking for L.Y. to turn, but L.Y. isn't interested. L.Y. is settled very early for one. So let's see if he can launch one out of the park as well. Veli Maynard would have other ideas as he moves in now to bowl to Kelly. There he goes. Bowl to Kelly's hit on the pad. He sent him on his way. And that ends the innings. So L.Y. Kelly out, leg before wicket. That ends the innings there.
Now we're here with the second match, and it's the Calypso versus the Brown Hill team. And one wicket would just fall. Not sure who out. Looks not sure, but it was well caught by Peter. Second batsman coming in to bowl. Not bowl, bat. No.
Racing in now to bowl. He's going high. Not really handsome. That looks like Kezron Archibald dropping well short of the man at long on. And they get a single. So one more to the total. It's the Brown Hill team coming up against the Pioneers team. So it's Brown Hill versus Cotton Ground. So Guyan Griffin. And he'll be moving in now to bowl. Here he goes. Griffin braces in now to bowl. And that's down the leg side. Should be a wide. So here he goes. It's going to be Griffin. Races in now. Bowls. Francis Sites goes high. The man is on it. Is he? Is he? Is he? Not quite. So over his head. It's gone for 4. So Francis going high, hard and handsome. And for a moment looked as if he was in some problems there, but went clean over his head, gone for 4. So it's going to be Peter Chaz, and Peter Chaz will be bowling to Kezron Archibald. Kezi Archibald. So the Brown Hill team fielding a pretty strong lineup today. So too the Pioneers team, pretty impressive looking lineup. So here's Chaz. Moves in now to bowl. He's on the back foot. There's Kezron Archibald. Just plays it gently back up the strip to the bowler. Almost looks as if he's playing a waiting game here. Here he goes once more. It's a 10 over on counter. Not a lot to play with. Ball's flat and he's going back. He punches it hard down towards the man at long off. and he feels they'll only get a single. So one more to the total. So Archibald, well, Francis now in strike from Charles. Here's Charles moving in now to bowl to Trisha and Francis. Francis is going at that and must have just popped over the stump because he missed it completely, and it was through the keeper, and he was looking to run, but they're just wondering what happened there. Did the stumps move? That must have been mighty close. He was on the back foot. I think he should have been on the front foot. So it's going to be Charles once more. Francis trying to find ways to find the gaps. Here goes Charles. Moves in now. He's down the track. He punches it hard, but the man at long off is coming across. Slight bubble, but he's in control. Only a single. One more to the total. Charles doing well so far against two power hitters. So here he goes once more. Peter Charles. Moving in now to bowl to Colin Kesey Archibald. A little bit of a pause. Settles over his bat now. Here's Charles. Moving in now to bowl to Archibald. Archibald is swinging into that. There's Hamilton diving away and knocking it away. Dropping the catch in the process. The dive looked spectacular, I must admit to that, because he was throwing himself in the air. He got both hands to it and just couldn't hold on. They get a single. So Charles doing really well. Moves in once more. This time he's bowling to Francis. That's close. That's mighty close. He's on the back foot. He's struck on the pan, and Charles has completed a very good over indeed. Well, 37 for the loss of 3. 37 for 3. And so here he goes. He's driving. He falls over. It does Terran. He goes past him. He goes down to long on. And so it's one more to the total. 38 for 3. Weighing over. 38 for 3. Weighing over number 5. Here he goes now. Moves in. Bowls, loops it. He's hitting this one high, hard and handsome. Took it on the full and launched it for 6. Over pitch delivery. Kezran Archibald needed no further invitation. And heave ho, gone for 6. So here goes once more. Terran, he's a pretty good bowler, but he's up against a really good batsman. Moves in now to bowl. There's Archibald punching it into the offside. He's diving across. This Hamilton can't stop it. And the man on the boundary picks it up. Only a single. One more to the total. That will bring Trishawn Francis back into strike. And you get away from Colin Archibald. You think you're going to get away from Trishawn Francis, but he's another power hitter as well. He too can launch them pretty far. Here's Terran moving in now to bowl. He's bowled him! He has bowled him! Trishawn Francis again on the back foot when he should have been probably on the front foot, pulling right across it. And he's bowled neck and crop. New man in. So Terran getting a crucial wicket. The wicket of Trishawn Francis. Bowl neck and crop. Here he goes. He bowls. Loops it up. Googly! That one definitely came back a long way. Patrick Newton says not out. Here goes once more. Charles bowls. He's driving down the ground. This time they should be going for the single. Oh, I think he would have been out. The youngster was struggling to get there. Here he goes once more. Moves in now to bowl to the left-handed Kezron Archibald. This time he's back and playing it defensively, so he has bowled pretty well, Peter Charles. It's the last ball of the over. Should Kezi take a single, or should he go for the big one? Let's see what he does. Here he goes. Peter Charles moves in now to bowl. He's slamming into that, down towards the speedy Jubri. Oh, he's a brilliant fielder. He only gets a single. That ends the over. Well, it was a high full toss, and Kezi launched it. Gets a free hit now. He's gone again. Peter Charles looks at it, but it's gone. Getting some encouragement. Moves in now to bowl to Colin Archibald. Flatter. He's cutting this one. Finds the gap. Since he's there, only a single. Here he goes now. Moves in to bowl. Oh, he's sweeping at that, and it came right around him. And white signal there. Here's Terran once more. Into bowl to the youngster who is driving a full toss. Coming across is Hamilton. Stops it. Down the track, driving nicely. Looking for the run. He's stranded. No, he's back home. Well, he's been sent run out. He has been sent run out, so he's gone. But it's gonna be Terran will be bowling now to, I think Kezi's in strike because Ken has just come to the crease. So Kezron Archibald will take strike once more. There you go, loops it. Oh my goodness. He's bowled. Is he bowled? He's bowled. Well, that was not Kezron Archibald. So I'm not sure who the batsman is, but he got a one ball duck, clean bowled, neck and crop. New man in. Here's Terran on a hat trick. That one he comes quietly forward, and that ends the over. Well, Vish has been introduced into the attack. After 7 overs, it's 53 for 6. The Brownhill team. The question is, do they have enough? And what is the projected score from here? But Kezron Archibald would want to make it quite a lot more than that. Vish moves in now to bowl. He's swinging at that. That's gone straight. That's gone high. That's gone handsome. That's gone clear of the fence at the far end. That's 6. So 6 more to Archibald. So it's going to be Vish once more. Under pressure. First ball 6. So the bowler under terrific pressure here. He has decided to go over the wicket now. There he goes. Moves in now to bowl to Kezron Archibald. Backs away. He's slamming it in the air. Might be out. Should be out. Should be out. He's gone caught. Premeditated. Backing away. Trying to go over extra cover. And Vish has picked up a crucial wicket. The big wicket of Kezi Archibald. Caught at backward of point of the bowling of Vish. So here he goes. Vish now to the new man. He's pushing it just short of Hamilton. It was in the air for a long time, but just short of Hamilton. Settles once more. Fish asking questions here. Here he goes. Stops in his run up. Settles over his bat now. Here's Fish moving in now to both flat. Oh, he's pulling this one down towards long on. And he's in charge. Picks it up. Only a single. One more to the total. So here he goes. Moves in now to bowl. Vish bowls. Better delivery, and the man just managed. That one spun back at him, and he just managed to drop it in front of him. So Vish asking a couple of questions here. It seems as if the ball that went away over the fence has just been returned. So the match ball is back in use. Here goes Vish. Moves in now to bowl. He's winging that one away. That's a lovely heave. That's gone for 6. He gets some low cheers. The Brownhill fans have gone wild. He really hit that hard. Actually chipped to it and hit it. The young wicketkeeper batsman hit that one hard. Gone for 6. 76 for 7. So it's going to be Marcus Dewberry, and he'll be bowling to another of the young Brownhill batsmen. Settles over his bat now. It's going to be Marcus. Some adjustments being made to the field. He bowls off breaks. Oh, he didn't have a clue about that. Got an inner edge and it went into the onside. Gets a single. Certainly didn't know much about that one. He's flashing this into the offside. Badly misfielded there by Terran. They should be looking for 2. They're calling for 2. He's going back. He looks a little slow. He looks slow. He dives in. My goodness, fantastic dive. More overthrows, but he has damaged himself. Maybe he dived home. Oh, that was a fantastic dive. Here he goes once more. Dewberry moves in now to bowl. He's bowled him off stump. Bowled. He didn't even realize he was appealing for LBW. Dewberry. He had picked out the off stump. So it's going to be Dewberry, and he'll be bowling to a new batsman, left-handed. So I think Dewberry didn't realize that the batsman was bowled. He was appealing for LBW. The off stump was back, limboing. Here goes Dewberry, bowl, full toss. Oh, he's solidly forward to a full toss. That was a gift, Christmas gift. He just came forward. So Dewberry once more. Moves in now flat and fast. He's swinging at that, and is that bowled? It looks as if he's bowled. Flat and fast, and it has picked out the off stump. So another one bites the dust. So the Brownhill team playing a lot of youngsters today. Well, here goes now. Dewberry bowls to Bolo, turning it into the onside. They're off and running. And the single is acquired. He's off the mark. So 1 over remaining. The score is 80 for the loss of 9. And Vish is going to bowl the final over. So it's going to be Vish, and he'll be bowling to Bolo. Well, it looks like Bolo from this distance. Here he goes, he bowls flat and he's turning it away. That's a lovely shot by Bolo. He's racing off for 2. He's thinking about 2. Definitely thinking of 2. But they have settled for 1. But he turned that one away nicely. Well played. So 1 more to the total. We understand it's not Bolo. It just looked like Bolo. But it's not Bolo. So visual bowl once more. Some adjustments being made to the field. Here he goes, moves in now. Vish to bowl. He is bowled. Clean bowled. And that ends the innings effectively. We'll get the final total. I think they'll have to be making something like 82 to win. 81 all out. And so the Pioneers team, they will have 82 to win. So it should be a pretty interesting finale here with the Pioneers team. They have some 82 runs to get in 10 overs. Kezi Archibald, Colin Archibald, he's going to start. But we have two very good batsmen to start also for the Pioneers team. Sensi, the man Sensi, and Shervan. Well, it's a bit overcast, but Kezran Archibald has specifically asked for a first slip as he prepares now to bowl. Here he goes, bowls. Good start. Good start, bowled. First ball up, he didn't come across. He has picked out the off stump. What a start for Brownhill. He certainly didn't come across on that occasion. He just stood there, pushed tentatively at it, and the off stump was rocked back. So what a start for Brownhill. They couldn't have asked for a better start. So the left-handed Cornelius comes to the crease. Very aggressive batsman. But Kezran Archibald has started well. Pressure here on the batting team. Here he goes, bowls. He's beaten outside the off stump. Tentative push at that one. So turns it into the onside. That was dead on center stump, but he played it well. They're going back for two. The keeper was a bit slow. The batsman was definitely struggling there. But I think the keeper had it, but it was just a little bit away from the stumps and he just couldn't pull it in. Archibald moves in now to bowl to Cornelius. He goes for the Yorker length delivery, and I've heard a shout from, it's a no ball call by Patrick Newton. So he has overstepped and he has given away a free hit. Archibald, number one on his back. Moves in now to bowl to Cornelius. Goes for the Yorker. And it's gone through the keeper. And that would be a bye, I believe. Don't think there was a touch on anything, so it's a bye. Here goes once more. Archibald moving in now. Oh, that's a no ball. That has to be another no ball. This time for height. Signaled by the officiating umpire. Thought it would have been signaled. Well, Kezi is saying that ball passed below the waist, but I doubt that very much. That was pretty high. So it's another free hit in the over. One for overstepping, one for height. So Archibald would know that Delvin Cornelius will be going hard. Does he try for the Yorker once more? Yes, he does. And he doesn't get it anywhere. And the batsman was loitering out of his crease. The fielder stayed very long to get it in. So it's going to be Archibald once more. Steams in now to bowl to Cornelius. That's a wide off target. So it's going to be Archibald once more. Races in now to bowl to Cornelius. There he goes. He goes for the Yorker again. He goes past the keeper again. The man is racing across. Can he stop it? He dives. Did he stop it? He does. Good effort there. And that's another wide. So after that first ball wicket, Kezron Archibald has been spraying it all over the place here. So here goes. Archibald races in now to bowl. Good delivery. Good finish to the over. Quietly forward is Sensei. That ends the over. Well, it's going to be Tiger Brown into the attack. He bowls off breaks and he'll be bowling to Cornelius. So here goes. Tiger Brown will be bowling to Cornelius. Stops. Almost said in his run up, but it's more walk up, really. Walk up it is. Here he goes. Bowls. Shot! Oh, that's a rank long hop. Missed out there. Did Delvin Cornelius. Trying to smash it too hard, I thought. But he dragged it down. It was a rank long hop. The umpires maybe having a look to see if he had bowled outside of his crease. Well, I guess it's a little warning to the bowler. Stay a little closer to the stumps. Here goes once more. Moves in now. He's stroking it pleasantly. He's off and running. Oh, poor work. And they're going to get 2, maybe even 3. They're thinking of the 3rd. This is on. This is on. This could be tight. This could be direct. It may have done it. So 3 runs. They're running hard. It really makes a difference, these extra runs. Yeah. Very good to see that the youngsters have been given a chance. Quite a number of youngsters in this lineup. I can count at least 4 or 5 under 15 players in this team, and that's very good from the Brownhill end. And of course, they have the experienced guys between them to guide them. Here he goes, bowls. He's stroking it. He's off. Oh, direct hit would have done it. Tiger Brown picked it up and had a shot at the stump. Good backing up also by Trishan Francis, but he missed the stumps. Sensei would have been gone by a mile. They're playing every last right now, every last one. So it's going to be Tiger Brown. Pretty tight over so far. As he moves in now to bowl. Here he goes. Bowls. That's gone to the keeper. That's not good glove work. His feet were wide apart. And once the gloves missed, it just went straight through him. And it's gone for 4 byes. That's awful wicket keeping. There are certain basics of certain key facets of the game, and that's certainly not a basic for those legs to be so wide apart when the ball is heading to you. So here it goes. It's going to be Tiger Brown once more. Moves in now, flat and turning. That one turned, and he was pulling, and the ball spun away from him. Well taken this time by the keeper. So getting a little bounce and turn on that occasion. Here he goes now. Moves in now to bowl, to corner. Full toss. He goes high. He goes hard. He goes handsome. It's cleared the fence at the far end. It was a rank full toss. And he lost it into the far end, into the housing project area. Going for 6. But you see Empire people. 23 for 1 is the score. Here goes. It's Francis bowling. That's a nice drive. Well stopped. Good work there by Tyson. Can't score. Francis once more. Flat and turning away. The man has swept it away nicely. Sensei is going to race towards the boundary. Might just get there. Can't get there. They're going to think about the 3rd, maybe running a bit slowly, I thought. And they settled for 2 very early. So it's going to be Francis once more. And he'll be moving in now. Francis will be bowling to Sensei. Here he goes. Stopped by the umpire. Moves in now to bowl. Here's looping it. He's bowled him. Clean bowled. That's the perfect off break. Floated up, spinning back in. He had a big heave, missed it completely, and is bowled. Crucial wicket that. Remember. Oh my goodness, the stumps moved. It was a very similar delivery and a very similar shot by Vish, the new batsman. It spun back into him and missed the off stump, the leg stump that is. So Francis asking some serious questions here, getting some turn. This time he'll be bowling to Cornelius. This could be interesting because he's getting turn. Cornelius will be looking to go after him. Flatter, he's getting turn again. This time the keeper grabs it. That was flatter and faster. Getting some turn. He was having a heave. Cornelius, here he goes now. Loops that one. He's hitting it down the ground this time towards the man at long on. Tiger Brown gets in the way. Only a single. So one more to the total. That ends the over. Well, it's going to be Tiger Brown. He'll be continuing to Cornelius as the sun comes out in all this glory now. A while ago we had some overcast conditions. Settles over his bat, Cornelius. And it's going to be Tiger Brown to move in now to bowl to Cornelius. Here he goes. He bowls off spinners. He's pulling this one down towards the man at long on. Misfields for a second there. They thought they were in for a second run, but he recovered quickly. So one more to the total. So here he goes. That's well played. Through the vacant third man position. The little man goes after it. Pulls it in. They get two very easily. Here he goes now. Balls. He's turning it into the onside off and run a good run. One more to the total. Playing with soft hands. So it brings Cornelius back on strike. The left hand right hand combination causing the field to change regularly. It's that one powerfully down the ground. Just short of the man and away from him, gone for four. Didn't negotiate the spin well on that occasion, so when he came across to his right, the ball spun away to his left. And is that Trishawn Francis? It went away for four. So Cornelius leading the charge here for the Pioneers team. Moves in now to go short. He's smashing it over the head of the batsman, the non-striker. Back down to Francis at long on. This time it's only a single. So 36 for 4. And it's going to be Kejel Tyson coming into the attack. 46 required from 36. So 6 overs remaining. 46 runs required. And we get our first super over here. So Kejel Tyson it is. He prides himself as a big bowler. Mainly a batsman, but he thinks he's a big off spinner. There he goes, flat and pushed gently into the offside and off for the single. So Kejel sporting the jersey number 13 will bowl now to Vish. I think Vish is just thinking about it. No, I'm thinking that he was just rotating the strike, but Vish went for the big shot on that occasion. Got the inner edge and went down to fine leg. He was charging down the track, was Vish. Sorry, it's not Vish. It's Mills. Swung away. That's a lovely shot by Cornelius. Gone for 4. So it's Tyrrell Mills it is, who is the batsman. I thought it was Vish, but it's Mills. He's a lot taller than Vish, yes. Here goes once more. Tyson balls. That one turned. Beat the wicketkeeper once more. Wicketkeeper has not been doing too well. It's another bye. goes once more. He's pushing it quietly. Can't score. So Mills had a pretty successful season in terms of the 20 over tournament. This time he's going in the air, but it's going to fall well short of Kesron Archibald, and they're going to get a single. .44 for 2. 44 for 2. I think it's a young bowler from the under 15, Krishna, I think his name is. He's a pretty decent bowler. Bowled earlier for the Masters team, and I think he almost bowled a maiden. Here he goes now. He bowls. He's bowling that one. Oh, the batsman got in the way. That's unfair for the bowler, because while he was rushing across to take that catch, he hit, but he collided with Delvon Cornelius. I don't think it was intentional, but that was a tough call. Minamine. Here he goes now, bowls the leg spinner. Oh, that's a good delivery, asking questions there of Delvon Cornelius, the young leg spinner. Bowling wrist spin. I've heard a lot about this youngster. He's landing them. He's bowling against somebody who wants to get after him. This could be interesting. Loops it, there he goes after him towards Cow's Corner, but there's a man there. Can they get the return in quickly? 2 runs though. Well played on that occasion by Cornelius, but this is working out to be interesting. The batsman going after him, the bowler landing them well so far. Hasn't bowled badly at all. This could be very interesting. Can the keeper pull him in? Here he goes. That's a good ball. He goes for the reverse and gets a single. So being inventive here, deciding to go for the reverse. Cornelius, first time I've seen him do that. So it's going to be Mills back in strike. Here he goes. Krishna moves in now to, that's beautifully bowled, but he's driven into the offside. They're off and running. Get the single quite easily. Maybe that man could be a lot shorter in the extra cover position. So you know that Cornelius would want to launch him far, but this bowler is landing them well. Krishna, he started pretty well. Let's see what happens. You get the impression something will give here. He's sweeping. That's well played. That's superbly played. Just a little offline and swept away savagely by Delvon Cornelius. Well, it's going to be Kejel. He's driving it almost carefully down towards long off. Looked as if he was thinking about the big shot and then just caressed it down to long off for the single. So Cornelius has been batting superbly so far. So it's Tyson in his final over, moving in now to bowl. He's bowled. He's bowled. Looking to launch him, and Kejel. Tyson has picked up a crucial wicket, the big wicket of Cornelius. Clean bowled, head in the air, looking to launch it far and wide. Missed it completely and bowled. So Marcus Dewberry coming to the crease immediately off the mark. That brings Mills back into strike. So here's Tyson moving in now to bowl to Mills down the track. Hits it high, hard, and non-stop. That's gone. That's a lovely heave. He got to the pitch and he timed it sweetly. It's gone for 6. So here's Tyson once more. Moving in now to bowl short, and he's dragging that one down. Plays it back up the strip to the bowler. There's Tyson chipping after it. Prevents the extra run. So he'll be bowling once more to Mills, who just launched him a while ago. Here he goes, he bowled flat and he's driving it back up the strip to the bowler. Can't score, that ends the over. Huh? So it's going to be Jubri, and he'll be taking strike from not seeing the bowler from this distance, but we'll get that in a while. But it's a new bowler into the attack. Could be Ken Ken. Ken Ken it is, balls. He's pushing it quietly into the offside. They get an easy single. Here's Ken Ken moving in now to bowl. Punched into the offside, diving over it is Kejel Tyson. They should be thinking two here. Very hard to beat Marcus Jubri. He's a natural athlete. 2 runs easily acquired. So it's going to be Ken Ken once more to bowl to Mills. Cuts at that one, finds the gap on the offside. The man is chasing after it. I think he's going to run away. He's gone for 4. The runs are coming. Crucial runs, those. So it's going to be Ken Ken once more. Moving in now to bowl to Mills. There's bowl. That's wide dish. Signal wide by the umpire. Ken Ken looks back in amazement. So here goes once more. Ken Ken racing in now to bowl to Mills. There he goes. Balls. Full pitch delivery. Driving it into the upside. They're off and running. Missed the stump. Going back for the second. Might even think of a third because Jubri is that quick. So they got 2. Kejel still thinking that once he had hit, he would have been out. But that's gone already. Ken Ken moves in once more to bowl. Almost in slow motion. Drives it nicely down to the man at long off. Jubri already looking for a bubble. Thinking of 2. But it's not on this time. Trishan Francis pulls it in. Almost looks as if we have a long stop in place here. He's almost directly behind the keeper. Placed there to assist the keeper, who has not done too well so far. Here's Ken Ken moving in now to bowl. That's a good delivery. Pushed into the onside, off and running. There's Tiger Brown skipping across. And that will only be a single. 9 runs required from 12 balls. You'll have to say that Pioneers has the advantage at this point, but then Kezwan Archibald would want to change that. I think a wicket here very early in this over could still cause some problems for Pioneers, but right now, if these 2 are batting at the end of this over, I think it's a foregone conclusion. For starters, you know that Jubri is going to run everything hard. It's going to be a virtual every last one situation with Jubri. Every time he touches the ball, he's off and running. So Archibald carefully setting his field. Here goes. Something must give here. He's turning it away. That's a lovely shot. He's going to think 2. Definitely, he's quick. And that's 2 crucial runs. A little bit offline. Turned it away nicely. Jubri gets 2. 11 runs required. 11 balls in which to get them. You'll have to say Pioneers are indeed the favorites. The man has been sent back at extra cover. You get the impression that Kezwan Archibald is going to bowl a slow ball. Or a bouncer. Let's see which one it is. Beaten outside the off stump. The keeper stops it. Here goes once more. Moves in now to bowl. Short, and he reached a long way for that. He went a long way after that. That would have been a wide. Got a single nonetheless. So it's gonna be Archibald. What I was saying? Here goes once more. Races in now to bowl. Good delivery, pushed into the offside, off and running. So they're picking up the singles, batting sensibly. So Archibald will prepare to bowl now to Marcus Dewberry. Here goes Archibald. Steams in now to bowl to Dewberry. Dewberry's hitting this one down the ground. The man is racing across. Tiger Brown stops it nicely. One more to the total. Picking that one up and hitting it down the ground. Got a single. So Archibald will bowl now to Mills. Here he goes, races in now to bowl to Mills. Mills gets one, he drives it nicely, driving over it again. It's Kettle Tyson. And misfielded badly by Tiger Brown. Hustles after it. He's quick as Dewberry, and they got free in the process. Kezwan Archibald is very upset, throws the ball away. Tyson is still on the carpet, taking a while to get up. Tiger Brown also struggling. So I think they don't need a lot now from the final over. I think the scores are tied. So just one run from the final over required. So here goes. Final delivery, and it will be bowled by Trishawn Francis. The batsmen don't have to try to be flashy to say they're going to hit a six to finish. They just need to push and run. That's all it requires. Just push and run. Marcus Dewberry is as fast as they come. It's all about just getting a touch on the ball and running. Trishawn Francis will have to get a wicket here to make it interesting. He's asking the batsman, what are you doing out of your crease? Marcus Dewberry goes a long way back this time. He says, okay, I'm going to go all the way back. Here he goes now. He goes big. He goes big. He wants to finish big. And he slams it into the long on boundary. That's an emphatic. It's gone for six. That's an emphatic way to finish it. Mills deciding he was not going to just push and run, but he went for the big heave and launched it for six. That ends the game, and effectively the Pioneers team would have won.